This is probably the most important tool you ever need as an IRL live streamer in 2026. It's called StreamBuddy and it can do all of this. Show your status and number of viewers, show preview of your live stream, merge chat from Twitch, Kick and YouTube, read chat messages for you from all three platforms with text to speech. You can send chat messages to Twitch, Kick or both, show browser tabs of your activity feed, quick actions, and in today's video I'll be showing you everything this app can do, my settings and how I'm currently using it. So go download and install StreamBuddy from Google Play. If you have an iPhone, I'll have a separate video for you later. Anyway, I've already downloaded the app, signed into my Twitch, Kick and YouTube accounts and subscribed to this app for a month to unlock all its features. So let's have a look around. The interface is split into two views like two other apps I've talked about on this channel, IRL Chat and IRL Link. But this next part is different. Along the very top and very bottom are information bars. For the top one, I have the uptime and view counts for Twitch, Kick and YouTube. And for the bottom one, I have the current active scene in OBS. You can customize these to whatever stats you prefer. You can do this by tapping on the burger menu, settings, where you'll find information bars. The plus button is where you can add any one of these items. Let's go back to the main page. Below the top information bar is the browser tabs, which you can access by tapping the burger menu. For tabs, you'll see I have my Twitch activity feed, Twitch video player, streamer bot deck, quick actions, and Belabox remote. Almost anything with a URL link can go in here. Quick tip, on your home computer, log into Twitch, open Stream Manager, where you'll find Stream Preview, this cogwheel and pop-out player. Copy and use this link as a browser tab in StreamBuddy. This version of the video player is cleaner without the stream title and other graphical elements, but you may have to toggle the tab off and on again before you go live. I'm still working on this one. Back to StreamBuddy. Tap the burger menu, then tabs, add tab at the very bottom, select type website, give the tab a name, let's call this one Twitch, paste the URL, enabled, and save. Back in tabs, tap, hold and drag to move the tab to a different position, and you're done. Since this is a repeat of one that I already have, I'm going to click on the little pencil icon to remove this duplicate. Click OK. Now there's a couple of ways to control your OBS at home. I will go with chat commands since they work everywhere. I'll assume you've already done this with either StreamerBot or Firebot. If not, I'll have links for you in the description to check them out after you watch this video. For now, you can either use the StreamBot deck as a browser tab or add chat commands as a Streamboard button. The steps to add a StreamBot deck as a browser tab are the same as adding the Twitch video player. To add a chat command as a Streamboard button, tap the burger menu, then Streamboard. This is a premium feature that's only available with a subscription. But if it's your first time using the app as a new subscriber, you might have a 30-day free trial to try it out for yourself. Tap this plus button to add a button, toggle or slider. Select button, give it a name. Let's go with start, enabled. Then for select action, send a message. For message, enter your chat command like starting, start or live. And then for select platforms, choose which broadcaster or bot account you'd like to send the message. For this one, I'll go with the Twitch broadcaster account. OK. Save and then you're done. You'll find your new button added to the Streamboard. Now to remove it, I'm going to single tap on it and then click on the remove button. OK. Now before and after I've gone live, I have to double check my connections to make sure that I'm logged into Twitch, Kick and YouTube. Let's go back to the main page, the burger menu, connections. For YouTube, I might take an extra tap or two of the reconnect button to make sure StreamBuddy is retrieving YouTube messages. So we'll just click reconnect. Now, it of course only works when you're live and streaming to YouTube. Moving on to settings, I think most of these are using the default values. I'll open each one of these list items so you can compare them to yours. Burger menu, settings, chat appearance. Let's have a look. Back, chat highlights, back, chat behavior, chat actions, back. I've already covered information bars, so I'll move on to app appearance. For theme, rather than the default green, I've gone with this one, black. For light mode, dark mode, then back to settings. For text-to-speech, make sure enable text-to-speech is enabled. Also, ignore mentioned is enabled. Read system messages is disabled. And I think everything else are on their default settings. Back to the main page. Sending chat messages is pretty straightforward. Type a message in this text field, hello from Twitch, then tap the arrow button to send your message. Now that message can be sent either using your broadcaster account, your bot account on either Twitch, Kick or YouTube. To choose which account sends the message, tap and hold the send button. So for example, I can send this chat message from my Twitch broadcaster or bot accounts and or my Kick broadcaster or bot accounts. I usually send all my chat commands from my Twitch broadcaster account, but you can of course choose whichever account you'd like to send for normal messages in here. But perhaps you want to switch from Twitch to Kick, or perhaps you're trying to send a message or reply to someone on one of those platforms, you can quickly choose which one you'd like to use. One other discovery I made, which is kind of right in front of me, is this little emoji symbol or emote symbol. If you tap on that, it'll give you a list of all of your Twitch emotes, I think. So for example, tap on the taco emote and then send. I also have the same taco emote on my Kick account. It's pretty cool. But if we change to the Twitch account, do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Send, and then that has sent those emotes to my Twitch. Well, that's our video for today. Hopefully you found it helpful. Please like and subscribe to see more videos like this one. To see how you can set up chat commands for your Mac, Linux or Windows computer, check out this video on screen.